today's World Mental Health Day, and this year's theme is mental health for all. So no matter your identity, sexual identity, appearance, who you are in the world, your mental health matters, and it should matter. To me personally, it's important to me because I think it's often a factor of people's lives that's overlooked. I think it's important to take time for yourself, whether it be time for literally yourself, just to sit down, have a couple of minutes, time to do things that you enjoy and bring you happiness in life. I think that's overlooked in general, and I think if people were to take more time for themselves, things could be better for them. I mean, for me personally, I wrote about my experiences of mental health and poor mental health in the blog about World Suicide Prevention Day that can be found on the website or the social media channels if you want to have a look at it. And for me, I think because I was denying myself the time just to be with myself, things started to get a little bit hairy and a little bit unpleasant. And that led to me sort of accessing the services that I needed to for my own mental health. And things have been infinitely better. And I urge you, if you are in that position, just to sit back, analyse where you are, and take the precautions that you need to. I mean, there's no pressure, it's up to you, but I'd definitely recommend it. I think it's something that's kind of classed as taboo, and it's not been talked or spoken about in a wide format. I mean, obviously recently that's changed, but I think traditionally and historically it's not. I think poor mental health is a particularly prevalent issue for men as well, particularly. Overall, men accounted for 3/4 of the deaths of suicide in 2018, but it's not a new issue. I mean, there's over 6,000 suicides in 2013 of men, and I think that's traditionally based on the fact of like stiff upper lip, man up, that kind of thing. I think if we take away that stigma and just discuss it a bit more, that can go away. I mean, all suicides are preventable. I think if we just discuss it and talk about it, we can take that stigma away and things can be better for people. It can be done. Whether it's providing people a safe space or an area that they can disclose how they feel or open up or vent, get things off their chest, I think that can be done. And for a lot of people, intervention can be a really useful tool. So if you notice that a friend's not acting in the normal way that they usually would, you can just sit them down and be like, look mate, if you want to talk about anything, you can. And I think we could do that for each other. I mean, definitely for me, friends of mine and family members and such, they've just sat me down being like, is everything all right? Like, well, no, that's not okay, and we can talk about that to each other. But I think it just gives each other the break that we need and deserve, I think, in life. So from the Students' Union, we'd like to wish you a very happy World Mental Health Day. That's all for us. Look after yourselves and each other.